Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching this video. My name is Kimberly, and she, her, and next weekend, feel thrilled, feel excited to be bringing you this is what yoga, the 15 minutes and under series. Here we have 15 minutes and under to do some self care. So thank you first off for making the time. Second, if you've got more than 15 minutes, by all means, more than 15 minutes. Nothing wrong with that. But so for now, remember this is about self care. So if you'd rather watch this video and knit, read a book, play with model cars, totally fine, not a problem. If you come to a posture like, no, thank you, not happening today, stand into that and say no and do something different. That is always welcome and in fact encouraged. So here we go. Let's dive right on in. So find your seat, whatever it may be. I'm on a block sitting in here pose. Easy seat might feel better to you. Sitting in straddle position may feel better. Whatever it is. 10 minutes. Find your core engaged. Lengthen your spine. Remember, sitting against the wall is also a great place to be as well. Close your eyes if it feels good. Not, don't worry about it. Leave your eyes open. Find a gentle drifty. Bring your focus either externally if that feels safer, or bring your focus internally if that feels better. Either way, no right or wrong here. And find yourself in the four corners of your mat, or your imagined space of where you're going to be doing your yoga. You mentioned in the last video how the yoga mat is a great place to practice. You'll be able to take your skills off the yoga mat and bring them into the room. But here's one skill to practice today. Honoring the beautiful person that you are. So take a moment. Send some love, send some gratitude, send some compassion, send some empathy. What do you need today to honor you? To honor that you bring something beautiful to this world, and the world is better with you. You have so much to offer. If your hands are not already there, bring them to your heart center. Feel that in. So take a big, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. If you have your eyes closed, you can set it on your hand. Thank you for taking that brief moment. I promise it'll be worth it. All right, so if you're on a yoga block, please feel free to move that yoga block. And we're going to actually come into tabletop. So aligning your shoulders and wrists, knees and I'm going to say hips, but that is actually correct. Okay, good for me. So you have options. Toes flat, toes tucked. I'm feeling toes tucked today. I feel like I'm getting a little extra stretch in my arches. But regardless, long spine, eyes are looking down at your mat. They're not turned up and looking at. You want length in the spine, core engaged. And from here, just wiggle it out. I know my things work. Shoot it out. See if you catch any tight spots in your body. Move just a little bit. Sometimes when you move it, you can actually find some other tight spots too. I just found one in my right side. I didn't really know it was there. And then find some stillness. So what you're going to do, and I might be flipping to show you this so that you stay still. So when I change sides. So you're going to extend your left leg back, and I'm going to mirror you, and then gently hop it over or lift it over across your back leg. Okay? So this way, you might end up off the yoga mat. And if this doesn't feel good, totally fine. Stay back straight behind you. Calf stretch by putting some weight back, totally fine. If you can just putting your legs back out like this is enough, great, fantastic. So if you're over here, you have the option to stay here and feel that gentle side stretch. If you would like, you can walk your hands over to get even more of a side stretch if you're feeling like you really need to go deeper. Totally fine. Right? Different degrees, different variations. Not one of them is right, not one of them is wrong. Just go where your body is calling. And then coming back, if you want to bringing your leg back over and coming back to tabletop. I'm going to flip so I can do the other side with you. You stay put. Unless you want to flip, you can. So before I do the other side, let's do some cat cow. So inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, core to spine. Inhale, cow, heart shines forward. Traction, feel like you're pulling your hands energetically back. And then exhale, round into your, you can find your neutral spine again. All right, so same thing we do on the other side, and I'm gonna have to move my blocks, otherwise I'm gonna accidentally kick them. Left leg back. Happy, stay in a calf stretch, or just gently stretch out. Sometimes it'll give you a nice stretch right here too as well. If you'd like to go deeper, you have the option of crossing all the way over. If that is enough, hand tap. Over if you'd like more, you can gently walk your hands over and get an even deeper side stretch. I actually tend to feel this one on my outside of my hip too. Remember, the only thing you ever have to do on a yoga mat is breathe. The only thing. You walk your hands, bring them back, and bring your leg back into tabletop. From here, we can do a gentle wrist stretch again. So take some weight, pull back a little bit. So your butt is aiming to be over your heels. Aiming, well, that's the key word, right? So that gives you a shoulder stretch, and then we'll rock forward into the wrist stretch. This can be quite intense and definitely sighted. I can tell which side I use my mouse most. And you don't have to go super far forward. Pull it back a little bit. And so maybe a millimeter. Doesn't have to be anything. All right. And then release that as well. And I'll pull my mat back out from the wall as much as I love my wall. You know how they kind of props, right? Walls, blocks, chairs. Allow us to go so many nice places. Okay. So now that we've kind of gotten some of this the warm up here, we're gonna lay on our back. So we saw the video earlier this week. I'm gonna try to sneak in a posture that I snuck in that I missed last time, and it's like the wall using a chair. But that comes a little bit later. And I think we sometimes need to remember the importance of the relaxation piece with movement. So if you're feeling comfortable, roll onto your back. Amazing constructive rest. So take a minute, arrive here. There is no rush. You don't have to rush through things. We're not. You don't have to be any place. This is your space. This is your time. You're going to lift your right leg up. Externally rotate. And then bring it across your body. Or across your leg. Whoops. Try that again. So your ankle lands on your shin. Make sure that you keep this crossed and protect your knee joint, please. From here, you can stay right here. Fantastic place to stay. If you'd like a little bit more, you lift up, keep your core engaged, and that'll give you some stretch in your hip. If you want even more, you can grab your shin, you can grab your hamstring. I had to think of my anatomy for a second. And pull. You're going to get your stretch to your depth. I want to give you choices where you go. I want you to learn to advocate for yourself. Because the yoga mat's a great place to practice. I'm going to drive that point home this week, I think. Go ahead and move your leg down if you pick it up. Straighten your leg and bring it back down. Left leg goes up. External rotation. And then cross ankle over thigh. Again, options. Staying here, lifting up, going all the way to letting your hands grab your leg. No matter where you go, is perfectly beautiful. Dropping back down, lifting your leg back up. Woo. You can hear that. I got a lot of cracks in mine today. Crack music. All right. So from here, I'm gonna have to scoop my mat up. No, you stay laying down. I think I scooch my mat up a little bit more. Take a brief moment to bring your soles of your feet together if that feels good. Stay in constructive rest if that feels better. Uttanasana. Take a brief moment here. Use your hands if you like to Uttanasana and gently close your legs like a book. So we're going to do just some gentle twisting. If twisting bothers you, stay in Uttanasana, stay in constructive rest. You're going to get some great benefits, right? You again, don't always have to be moving. Stillness is something you need to, sometimes feel into. So you're going to drop your legs to the right. You're just going to drop your legs. Okay. You can bring your arms into the goalpost. You can tee them if you've got the space. I notice that my knee's not touching the ground. Fine. If your neck is healthy, mine is not. I can't turn very well with rotation. I'll demonstrate it real quickly and then I'll come out of it. Look the opposite direction as your legs if that feels good. Otherwise, head stays square. And I'm going to protect my spine. Eyes closed, eyes open, release choice. Just a gentle twist. On your next inhale, bring your legs gently back up into constructive breath. Option stay here. Option to take a Uttanasana again. Take a Uttanasana, hands gently close your legs. And then let your legs fall to the left. Again, they don't have to touch. I think I could have mentioned it on the other side. I'm sorry. If you've got a block, if you want to stick a block between your legs just for a little extra support, something like that, feel free. If you want to actually stick them underneath your legs too, because you don't want your legs to go all the way down to the ground, do that. Always an option. Okay. Props are a sign of wisdom and strength, not a sign of weakness. And gently bring the legs back up. And from here, if you're not close enough, go down to your chair. If you need a minute before sitting down, totally fine. And you legs at the wall in your chair. So again, options. You'd rather use a wall to do your make sure your legs are straight. If you'd rather just do legs at the wall without a chair, have at it. Otherwise, find your position no matter what it is. Maybe one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, arms to the side. Does not matter. You do you. Know that I'm still here. But I'd like to give you some time and some space. I will call you out when it is time. But just for now, breathe. No worries about your to-do list. Let that fade away if possible. Let your body melt into the ground. If you have more time, please feel free to stay here. Spend some more time in the light of the law, looking at its benefits. If, however, you need to move on today, begin to wiggle your fingers, maybe your toes, and you stretch your arms. Bringing some life back into your body. And you know me and all that safety. So slowly bring your legs down in the chair, the wall, and then roll to your right or left side. Whatever feels more comfy for you. Finding your fetal pose. Give yourself permission to be here for a brief moment. Resting, acknowledging the transition, feeling how you feel. And slowly and mindfully transition to sitting. There's no rush. Today we worked on acknowledging our beautiful selves and the gifts that we offer to the world. That's going to be intro and intention. And then we looked at or explored, right, advocating for ourselves on our mat, looking at movement and being in stillness. Very valuable. So I truly hope today was beneficial for you. Please comment below, let me know. Again, feedback is important to me. I value that. I'm not just saying it. And then please feel free to follow me on social media. Links are down below. Please like, share, subscribe. It really does help. I do appreciate it when you do that. And I know other people do because it helps them find it as well. So thank you so much to my community that is forming out there. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I value you. And I hope that you continue to enjoy the series and what's to come. And I also hope that your new year continues to be off to a wonderful start. Thank you so much. With love and breath.